Shalom, shalom. We're back with another video. Before I get started, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rukaha Kodash, to the elder apostles, elder bishop of Great Millstone, who rule well, who I learn from daily. I'd like to give double honor, shalom, to the 144,000, to the 1/3, to the hopeful elect, to the elect. Shalom. We're here with a video I'm gonna call Esau's Been Made Bare, where they done finally got back around to the Epstein list, as we see here in this article, and they got a full list of names revealed in the unsealed court document. Prince Andrews and Bill Clinton were among the 100 people named in legal document linked to the pedophile Jeffrey Epstein published last year. The disclosure of the court files included the names of victims, friends, and associates of the sex offender and Ghislaine Maxwell. Although many others may have no direct link to Epstein, the millionaire financier who socialized with royalty and celebrity was accused of running a large network of underground girls for sex. While awaiting trial, he killed himself in his jail cell in 2019. The legal documents related to the defamation lawsuit brought against Maxwell in 2015 and were published under a judge's order on Wednesday. The documents were released in 3 trenches in January 2024 and did not shed much new light on the case, including many names that should had already previously been made public. The list also includes the name of Virginia Goofery, who accused Epstein of trafficking her to Andrews when she was 17, something the prince had strenuously denied, as well as members of her family and various associates. Goofery died by suicide on Saturday, 26 April of 2025, at the age of 41 at her home in Newbury, Australia. And I was only doing because, they just committed suicide. Okay, right. Let's get to some of these names, man. You got Maxwell, Epstein's former girlfriend, convicted in 2021 of sex trafficking in connection with Epstein activities. You got Prince Andrews. You got Bill Clinton. You got Donald Trump. You got Hillary Clinton, David Copperfield, John Cooney, Alan Dershowitz, Leonardo DiCaprio, Al Gore, Richard Branson, Stephen Hawking. Now, how in the hell did Stephen Hawking try to? Maybe this was for that accident when the Most High put him in a chair and made him a quadriplegic. But if it wasn't, like, how do you do that? I mean, that man's mouth was tore up. He was slumped to the side. He can only move his fingers to tap the button to say words. Man, come on, bro. How you quadriplegic and fucked up and you still being wicked? It's Esau, man. That's all right. But there's many more names to this. If I remember, I'll leave a link in the description box for those who want to check out all the names of all the people that they said was on this thing. But it's not surprising, man. Actually, it's not surprising that they let this list go, considering what's been going on in the news. Trump done embarrassed the United States with his tariffs on China that didn't work, and you got all the other stuff that's coming out, all kind of truth that been putting not only Babylon the Great, but a lot of other EU and UN nations out in the spotlight in a bad way. So for them to be able to get around all that, now all of a sudden this list that folks have been out at least last year, we'll finally get to see this list. And I wouldn't be surprised if they add more to this. But this just shows how Yahweh Shem Shai is taking Esau and taking all the stuff he done in the dark, and he's bringing it to the light. He's bringing it to the surface so everybody can see just exactly who this man truly is, Salakia. All right, let's go ahead and get in these scriptures. I'm going to start here. Luke 12, 2 and 3. For there is nothing that is covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. So Yahweh Shem Shai is making sure all those people who thought that list was never going to come out, he put Edom into a situation where where he forced them to bring the list out to take away everybody's sight on how bad Edom really is doing right now, especially with the economy, people struggling. Them tariffs ain't making no better. You got protesting in almost every city. So Esau, Edom literally had to take everybody's mind and thoughts away from all the trouble that's going on here in Babylon. And how did he do that? By bringing back up this Epstein list. So those people thought that their secrets weren't going to come out. No. They don't know that the eyes of Yahweh Shem and Shai is 10 times brighter than the sun. He seen all that, and he made sure he was going to pay these Edomites back for all their wickedness that they done. Verse 3, therefore whatsoever ye have spoken in the darkness shall be heard in the light, and that which ye have spoken into the ears of the closet shall be proclaimed upon the housetop. So now this list is coming out, proclaiming all the people that was involved in that wicked island, which is more than 100 people. That's why I say I wouldn't be surprised if more names come out, because it's more than that, man. All kind of celebrities, all kind of judges, all kind of kings and princes. Man, it was a lot of people coming to that island. And you're going to see, going to be more and more come out. As Yahweh Shem Shai take down Babylon more and more names will be revealed. Thus slowly but surely taking down Esau, Edom Empire and showing the world exactly who he truly is. I'm going to go here, 2 Ezra 6 and 28. And for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which had been so long without fruit, shall be declared. And we're seeing that truth being declared of who truly is the wicked of the wicked. Who truly is Esau, Edom. A godless people, man. Because if you still remember the things that went on the Epstein Island, man, it was pure sickening. They would rape kids, sacrifice them, drink their blood, hunt them, cook them, all kind of wicked things. Yeah, I remember when people used to first talk about that island, they had like none of that stuff was going on. People were lying them, just conspiracy theorists. Now look at it. If you think back to all the things that they used to holler was a conspiracy theory, and now you look, the truth come out about it, you'll see what kind of liars these people truly are. Spaceships didn't exist. That they came out and said it was true. Then you just got the JFK file. Remember when people used to say it was the federal government that killed them? Nope, conspiracy theory, some kind of magic bullet. Now look at it. It really was them. All this stuff is coming out in the end. The truth is being declared. And it's Yahweh Shem Shai is the one that making sure that we see these people for who they truly are. That's why this list is out. Because there's so much stuff going on that makes Babylon the Great looking so bad that they gotta bring this list out to redirect everybody's attention away from the terrible, terrible job that Donald J. Trump, our president, is doing. And I say let him continue, me personally. Let him continue to destroy this place. Let him continue to bring it down for prophecy's sake. Because, hey, he doing a wonderful job. Continue, Donald. Continue doing the bullshit that you're doing. I hope Yahweh Hashem Hawashai makes you speed up with it. Honestly. Alright. This is Ecclesiastes 12 and 14. For Yahweh shall bring every work into judgment, with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. And we're seeing Yahweh Hashem Hawashai is bringing into judgment all the evil things that these people had done. I mean, they try to keep it secret. I'm pretty sure they really didn't want this list to get out. Honestly. That's why Epstein and the other chick came up committing suicide, so to speak. Because they never wanted this stuff to get out. They understood how damaging this could be. But now Yahweh Hashem Hawashai is cornering them, and they have no choice but to reveal those secret things. And we know none of it was good. It was all evil. But see, this is the power of Yahweh Hashem Hawashai to reveal all the evil things, all the wicked things, all the bad things that these people have done. Remember, he said that man of perdition will be revealed. Back then it was the Roman Empire. Now it's the Roman Empire 2.0, which is Babylon the Great in the EU. And we're watching it being revealed right before our eyes. Because as you can see, there was plenty of people in there that most people would think wouldn't be a part of it. That's why they use people like R. Kelly and P. Diddy and all these other Jake superstars to make them look bad, because they figure, hey, as long as we got them out there, they're not going to worry about this list. But boom, look what happened. Yahweh Hashem Hawashai say, I think not. And now they're being revealed for the wicked people they truly are. All right. This is 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Lest Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. That's why I said this list is used to cover up all the things that's going on. This is just a device that Satan, who are the Edomite, just using to cover their own behind because of all the stuff they're doing. The fall of the dollar, the ruination of Babylon, the weakness that Trump has shown by backing down first to China. All these things that been going on lately in the paper that have Babylon the Great not looking so great. They had to find a way to get the attention off of it. And here's one way. By bringing back the Epstein list that we thought was never going to be open. That we thought they weren't going to bring out. But it was just a device Satan was using to hide what's truly going on from the public. And once this really become mainstream, the public eat it up, and they'll forget about that. The tariffs have ruined their economy even more than what it was. That the shelves gonna start becoming empty. That just things normal. How shall I put this? Prices are gonna skyrocket on gas and other utilities, plus groceries and things like that. But with us having the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai to see through those devices, see through those distractions. We understand that none of that really matters at this point. What we're looking forward to is the fall of Babylon, the implication of the mark of the beast, and ultimately salvation if we're part of that. We are lucky enough to be part of the elect, because that's all this is. Just a distraction from all the crazy stuff that's already going on in Babylon. And we're going to go end out here at Psalm 5 and 4. For thou art not a power that has pleasure in wickedness, neither shall evil dwell with thee. See, Yahweh Shema Shai has no pleasure in wickedness. That's why he's exposing it. That's why he's exposing these people for the evils that they have done. Yeah, Esau Edom might be using this as a distraction, but it's still a black eye upon them, because they truly didn't want this list to come out. But with how everything is turning out for them, they have no choice. They had to bring this list out. And it's Yahweh Shema Shai who done raised up their skirt, kicked them in their behind, and told everybody, look, it's a man. And if you watch Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, you know what I'm talking about. Here's Captain Winky. And that's what's going on. They're being exposed. Plain and simple. And Yahweh Shema Shai is the one that's doing it. Call halal Yahweh Shema Shai for that. But I hope this video is edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Shalom.